Hello and welcome to your darling station, Ifako Radio, where all sporting events comes down the line with sports hangouts that comes with every Saturday on your darling station with Bello Omotunde, your mix master. I want to welcome you to another edition, a wonderful one, where we'll be taking you around all the sporting events of the week. Just here on Thursday, the chairman of the Nigerian Premier Football League, yes, the NPFL, Mr. Benga Elegbele, he has reaffirmed the league's commitment to building a sustainable football ecosystem that attracts sponsors and delivers stakeholders value. Yes, at that Elegbele, who spoke at a strategic media engagement in Lagos organized by GTI Asset Management and Trust Limited in partnership with the Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria. He said the NPFL was deepening collaboration with media and corporate organizations to make the league more marketable and global. According to him, current reforms have repositioned the league as a platform for investors seeking visibility, credibility, and social impact. Elegbele described the NPFL as a national brand with presence across all regions, urging corporate organizations to see it as a worthy investment. And don't forget, GTI Executive Director Mr. Nelson Ine said the Nigerian Football Fund was created to revolutionize the domestic football economy through structured investment and accountability. Mr. Ene, who urged corporate bodies and individuals to invest in the fund, describing it as a sustainable model to drive sport development and economic inclusion. Let's hear Mr. Nelson Ine as he speaks directly to journalists on Thursday in the interactive section. Mr. Ine on your screen right now. Let's listen to him. Nelson Ine on the screen right now.
And I'm challenging all brands today. You all need to take ownership of this asset because it belongs to all of us. Investing and they understand the principle of delayed gratification. Without that principle, you can't build. And I'm challenging all brands today. You all need to take ownership of this asset because it belongs to all of us.
Yes, that's the voice of Mr. Nelson Ine, and in that interactive section that really was engaging, it has a lot of stakeholders, media partners, and professionals in the operating officer, that's the chief operating officer of the Nigerian Premier Football League, Davidson Owumi, also highlighted a hybrid approach combining radio and digital streaming as the future of sports coverage. Let's hear Davidson Owumi, the Chief Operating Officer of the Nigerian Premier Football League, who also have its own word on the digitalization and streaming of the Nigerian Premier Football League. Yes, and in closing of that wonderful report from Davidson Owumi, who gave us a breakdown of what radio and streaming can do to the Nigerian Premier Football League. In conclusion, the GTI Group Managing Director, talking about the man behind the dream of the GTI assets, Mr. Abubakar Lawal, who commended stakeholders for supporting efforts to make the NPFL commercially viable. Quoting Mr. Abubakar this morning, he said, "If we don't stand up for our football, nobody will. Investment is key to progress. Criticism won't build our league." That is Mr. Lawal. But let's hear directly from Abubakar Lawal, the Managing Director of GTI Group of Company. Yes, in an assured voice that GTI remains committed to partnering with sponsors who share the vision of transforming the Nigerian Premier Football League into a global recognized brand. These are words that came out from the renewed hope and the reassurance given towards the media rally organized by the GTI and the NPFL alongside the NFF board. This is what we've been clamoring all about. The Nigerian Premier Football League is our own. Let us celebrate it. They say charity begins at home. And if we are not supporting it, if we are not taking it at the grassroots level, then who will come and take it for us? The EPL, they took their own brand, and that is why they are the best in the world. Let us go back to the grassroots. Let supporters join the shooting stars, the stationery stores, and all this, the different clubs that are really plighting their trade in the Nigerian Premier Football League. It is our own, and I urge you all, let us support it critically. And on Ifako Radio, we've also been clamoring it that yes, charity, we say, begins at home. When we come back, we'll delve into what happened in Republic of Benin yesterday. Welcome back to your darling station, Ifako Radio, with Sports Hangout with Bello Omotunde on your darling station. It's a community radio, and you are privileged to also be watching us across all social media handles. If you are watching us on here, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Instagram, you'll be getting us on Ifako Radio. And if you're on Instagram right now, you get it on Ifako_radio. And if you want to reach out to us in the studio, yes, you can get us on our Gmail account, ifakoradio@gmail.com. That is the line to reach us on email. And on number, you can call us on 091-222-7433. Take it again, 222-7433. These are the numbers to call us on the station this morning, and you can get us across all platforms, social media. The Super Falcons, yes, the pride of Africa, they've really made us proud again by taking the defeat to Republic of Benin. What men cannot do, women are doing it well. They defeated Republic of Benin's female team 2-0 yesterday in the Republic, in their own home. Yes, in their own home, and they'll be coming back to Nigeria to take the second leg any moment from now. And we are all hopeful that yes, the road to AFCON the road to Alcon for the female team is so clear. They are not our Super Eagles that will always want us to bring out the calculator to really get things done. But this time around, the girls are taking it a step at a time and taking a decisive one for Nigeria. We say congratulations to Super Falcons. Congratulations to Rashida Tajibade-led team who have that determination to really make Nigeria proud again. They won it the 10th time and they are ready on another mission to take it up into another Alcon where they will be going for the 11th edition. The trophy, they will be going there to defend it, and you know what that means. I also want to congratulate Morocco. Morocco joining others at the under-20 level, overtaking the world as a whole, defeating Argentina in the final of the under-20 Men's World Cup in Chile. We say congratulations. Argentina defeated Nigeria in the round of 16 by 4-0, and Morocco really did well for Nigeria by defending us and lifting that trophy, joining Ghana in the second country at the under-20 level, reaching the final and also winning it. We say congratulations to Morocco. But there's something about Morocco that I want us to really look about, and if Nigeria can learn from what Morocco is doing, the developmental plans that they are doing, we'll surely know that yes, they are ready to take the world by surprise. They are the champions at the under-20 level developmental. They got into the semi-final at the senior level. You can understand they have young players that are ready to take over from the senior, the Hakimis of our time, and yet their female team are always there. They were in the final twice back to back, and just yesterday they defeated at the under-17 level. Morocco defeated Costa Rica by 3-1, and you know what that means. The Moroccans are really having what we call a developmental plan. It was a 10-year plan, and the result is really coming out. When will the Nigerian Football Federation have this developmental plan? And this has been something we've been clamoring for in Nigeria. Let us start again. Let us go back to the drawing board where we can have hope that at the under-17 players will be there to graduate into the under-20. From under-20 they will be able to graduate to under-23, and under-23 to the national team. Do we have players? Are we going to be scouting at every stages that we want to go to the World Cup? You can see what is happening with the Super Eagles. The goalkeeper line has been a problem. The defense line has been something that has been shaking. The midfield is yet to be really established. Thank God Nigeria is into the playoff position for the World Cup, but are we going to really scale through? Ordinary Gabon, I call it ordinary Gabon, a nation that will always dominate before, has now been a threat that we need to be preparing for. South Africa, they did that with their home-based team. All their players are based in South Africa, and yet they qualified freely. Cape Verde also qualified freely in their own group. But Nigeria are in the calculating stage where we are going into playoff, but we need to go back to the drawing board. We hope that our Nigerian Football Federation, who are listening to us right now, will surely find something to do about the developmental. We have the under-15, the under-13 categories. Let us pick players that are ripe enough. Let's start injecting them into the senior cadres, and let us have hope that yes, our football will surely be developed. You can see the girls are doing it. Little changes in them. The Onome Ebis are out. The Aziza Toshuala are sitting on the bench, giving mentorship into the young lads. You can see Abiodun, Dimeyi, and the likes. They are coming in, taking charge into that squad, and they are doing Nigeria proud at every stage. We hope that the Nigerian Football Federation, the Nigerian Sports Commission, will learn from what Morocco is doing, and they will do Nigeria proud in future. Welcome back to your darling station, Sports Hangout with Bello Omotunde on the Ifako radio. And the numbers to call in the studio to make your contribution is 091-2222-7433. I take it again, 091-2222-7433. That's the number to call us in the studio to make your contribution. And from the Super Falcons camp, where we are congratulating them, and Morocco as well, for that wonderful job, will be coming home to the grassroots level, where Ifako has been doing it great with different sporting events, and that has been the religion uniting us together in Ifako. Just that the 911 Community League, yes, the 911 Community League has been really waxing stronger, gaining more followership and traction. And this weekend, it will not be taken away in the round 7 fixtures this weekend, where United FC will be taking on Harmony FC today. Nelda FC will be taking on Omega, and Success FC in third match will be taking on Kenya FC. Togetherness will be taking on Skoda FC, while Confidential Ultimate World will also be taking on A4 Web FC. Young Boys FC will be taking on Ultimate IYM, that's talking about Idiagmo, and Oyum, the top leaders right now, will be taking on Ishokon today. Tomorrow, in the round of 8, will be another wonderful fixtures between Harmony FC versus Young Boys, Kenya FC versus Confidential. Ultimate Idiagmo will be taking on Oyum. That's an encounter that everybody is waiting for. That it's an encounter that we all are really looking forward to. Idiagmo versus Orimolade, that's Oyum, and A4 Web versus United FC. Omega FC will take on Skoda FC, while Nelda FC will take on Success, and the Shokon Youths will take on Togetherness. These are teams that have really proven their worth, and they've really done it well. Looking at the tables right now for the 911 Community League, we have Oyum leading the table with 14 points, while Kenya FC, the former top leaders, in second position with 13. Ishokon in third position, Togetherness in fourth position, all with 13 points. Goals difference has been the difference. Ultimate Oyum in 11 points with fifth position, while Confidential in 6th, Omega 7, Success 8, Young Boys in 9, Harmony FC in 10th position, while 11, 12, 13 and 14 United sitting directly at the tail of the table. Nelda following in 13th position, A4 Web in 12. Yes, A4 Web, that's what we're talking about, and Paniconda FC. They really tried leaving the bottom line, moving gradually to the top. We hope that they can do very well, and they can maintain the top 10 teams at the end of the league. You can reach us on all our social media, Ifako Radio, on Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, and X, Twitter, precisely. And on Instagram, you can get us on Ifako_radio. And if you want to send us an email, the email to send us is ifakoradio@gmail.com. ifakoradio@gmail.com. But if you want to call us in the studio, the number to call us is 091-2222-7433. I take it again, 091-2222-7433. And if you want to call me directly to cover your events, you can call me on 080-6519-5577. Let us use our own to uplift your own business. Let us come together to put sport as our priority at the grassroots level. When we come back, we'll continue with the games at the grassroots level. Welcome back to your darling sports show, Sports Hangout with Bello Omotunde on Ifako Radio. I told you we'll be taking you around all the happenings over the week. And on Tuesday, it all began in Ifako at the UAH Interworld competition, which started on October 21, Tuesday precisely, with a fantastic outing. The defending champion, Ward C2, who is represented by Honorable Adenekon Ibrahim, popularly known as Philon, defended well over Ward F, where he defeated Ward F by 2-1 in the quest of defending the championship he won last year. Yes, the game was the first encounter on Tuesday, and the second game came with a thrilling one, where the first edition and the second edition winner would be represented by Honorable Oluwole Michael Sholola, known as Okito, defeating the leader of the House, the 7th Legislative Arm, Ward E, by 1-0. It was a knockout stage, and it was a fantastic outing. And on Wednesday, it went down the line again with C2, C1, yes, Ward C2, C1 versus Honorable Jalili defeating Ward C1 by a lone goal. It was an encounter that a lot of people have been talking about, that yes, you might have a fantastic technical bench, but once you are considered, it will also be difficult to win others that are also technical. Ward A, Honorable Jalili defeating Ward C1 and Honorable Aregbeshola Safiat in that fantastic encounter, and it was a smooth jamboree for Ward D, Honorable Deji Adebaibe, who started his own quest on a good note over the Norge team of the local government by 2-0. But this was a man of the match in that game. The goalkeeper for Norge really proved his point that yes, truly he is a goalkeeper, but he's just fortunate not to be in a team that plays time to time. He really had wonderful saves, but despite all those saves, they lost out in their first match, and they lost by 2-0 to Ward D, who came as the first timer and hoping to overtake Ward C2, Ward B, who have won the trophy before in the past editions, and they are really speaking tough, speaking very hard, that yes, it is their time to win. Honorable Jalili, who started also on a good note, said he wants to redeem the first edition and second edition, where he lost out in the final to Ward B, that this time around he is ready and prepared to lift the trophy. Everybody is really talking tough. Everybody is really talking tough. But on Monday, the semi-finals will be coming up. The semi-finals will be coming up, where Ward B will be facing Ward A in the first encounter on Monday. 2 p.m. is the time, while Ward C2 will be facing Ward D in the second encounter. Same day, same time, at the same venue, African Church Primary School. That is the venue. And Monday will be another time for us to let's come out, let's support our world, let's support our players, let's support our own. This is our own in Ifako, and let's come out together to do it together. Ifako Radio will always be there to give you all the updates across the happenings in Ifako, and that is why we are proud to say that Ifako is our own, our is yours, and let's use our business to uplift your own greatness in Ifako. Let's come together, partnership, and that will really make us happy together. If you want to have any sponsorship program that you want us to really encounter in, the numbers to call us on is 091 2222 7433. I take it again, 091 2222 7433. And if you want us to package all sporting events for you, whether chess, whether table tennis, swimming, and the like, then the number to call us is 08065195577. I take it again, 08065195577. Ifako Radio is here to really lift your games. As we are going on the home stretch, yes, we want to use this opportunity to congratulate all those who have celebrated during the week. We want to say congratulations. Let me start from Honorable Smith. Yes, Honorable Smith, who is celebrating his birthday today. We say happy birthday to you, sir. That's the former councillor of Ward B. And we say happy birthday to you, Honorable Smith. May Almighty God continue to bless you and lift you up. From all of us in Ifako Radio, we say happy birthday to you, Honorable Smith, and may God Almighty spread your life and give you longevity. And also to my own darling sister that is getting married today, yes, Abiodun and Nani, that will be changing her name away from their Nani's family today. I say happy married life, happy married life. May Almighty God continue to guide you on the journey that you are starting today. Mr. Michael, my sister is in your hands, and God will continue to guide both of you. The journey that you're starting today, God will bless that union, and God will put his divine hand into that union. And from there, I will be also appreciating the Akinrogun of Owu Kingdom. Yes, yesterday we were together at the coronation of the Owu Kingdom, the High Chief Wasiu Jimon, our elder brother, who was crowned the Akinrogun of Are Akinrogun of Owu Kingdom. We say congratulations to you, sir. Many, many more crowns to you on, and to all Owu families and all Owu Kingdom. We say congratulations for a well celebrated Owu Day yesterday in Abeokuta. Many more years and many more to celebrate the King, the King of Owu Kingdom. Thank you all, and thanks to all our listeners out there. And this time we'll be leaving the studio. When we come back next week Saturday, we'll surely give you the result and the breakdowns of all sporting events that happens the week from today to next week Saturday. We'll bring it to you. Have a wonderful weekend, and I say remain calm and stay blessed. Nigeria is great, and we shall all enjoy it together. Have a wonderful day.